Most people think Gumball ended with that crazy void cliffhanger, and that was it. Show's over, right? Nope, that's where everyone's wrong. Because not only did Season 7 just drop out of nowhere, it's packed with moments that make you ask, wait, is this secretly building up to the movie? But there's one major twist that fans didn't see coming, and it changes everything. Let's discuss it in today's episode of... Did you know the longest Gumball episode ever just dropped in Season 7? Yup, the burger clocked in at over 13 minutes, even beating the Season 6 finale. But that's not even the craziest part. This episode might be hiding a subtle hint about what's coming next. And once you notice it, you'll start seeing clues everywhere. From villain cameos to fake outs, this season might be trolling us or warning us. Last time on the Amazing World of Gumball, things got wild. The final episode, The Inquisition, turned Elmore upside down when a creepy live-action Superintendent Evil tried to make everyone normal. Ugh, boring. Gumball and Darwin managed to save their friends from being transformed into humans, only to discover Superintendent Evil was actually Rob in disguise. Yes, that glitchy blue nemesis of Gumball. Rob warned of some looming catastrophe, but before he could explain, he got knocked out. Classic.
You fools! I did all this for a reason! Don't you understand what's going on in Elmore? You have two choices. Live in ignorance about what's gonna happen here, or listen to what I have to say. It might just save your lives. Okay, good. The reason I've been trying to transform you is because...
I think that's quite enough.
Thank you.
Then things went full-on apocalypse. The school floor crumbled, revealing the void beneath. Rob fell into the void, screaming as everything started collapsing. The episode literally freeze-framed on Rob mid-fall with ominous music. Talk about a cliffhanger. It left our heroes and us fans hanging in total uncertainty as the series went dark for years. No resolution, just it started and poof, show's over. Fans were both amazed and horrified. Did the universe just end? What actually happened? The Bolivian Army cliffhanger, as TV tropes might call it, had everyone expecting a movie to wrap things up. In fact, a Gumball movie was announced in 2021, intending to resolve that void storyline and give closure to the Watterson saga. More on that movie later, but suffice to say, Season 6 ended on the biggest WTH moment imaginable for a zany cartoon, with Elmore literally getting sucked into oblivion. That was the last we saw, until now. Before we move on to the next section, please don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video so far. Fast forward 6 years. Yes, 6 whole years, which was the longest gap ever between Gumball episodes. In 2025, our favorite blue cat is back. Season 7 has finally arrived under a new title, The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball, and it picks up the series as a full-on revival of the original show. They even joke that the show is so amazing they had to rename it. The first 20 episodes dropped on Hulu on July 28, 2025, with international airings later in October. If you're a longtime fan, the new season feels like coming home to Elmore, with a fresh coat of paint and even weirder ideas. The animation style and humor remain as wacky and meta as ever. In fact, the revival still blends 2D, 3D, CGI, puppetry, live action, you name it, to keep that signature eclectic look. One cool update, the intro, logo, and main font got redesigned for the first time since the original series launched. We've also got new voice actors for the Watterson kids since the original child actors grew up. Al Thiel is the new Gumball, and Hero Hunter is Darwin. And they slide into the roles perfectly. Don't worry, Nicole and Richard still have the classic voices, so Mom and Dad sound the same. The season premiere even acknowledged the long hiatus with a special cold opening, a first for the show, using footage from the teaser trailer to hype us up. And hyped we were. Now you might be wondering, did they resolve that massive void cliffhanger? Surprisingly, nope. The new episodes launched right back into slice-of-life absurdity in Elmore, with zero direct mention of Rob, the Void, or the universe collapsing. It's like Gumball and friends just forgot about that little end-of-the-world incident. Did we all hallucinate Season 6's ending? Because the show literally pretends nothing happened. But before you rage quit, know that the creators haven't abandoned that thread. Ben Bocklett, the series creator, hinted that Rob will return eventually, so the Void plot is likely to be addressed down the line. For now, Season 7 focuses on delivering the goofy, creative episodes we love, effectively hitting a soft reset. Think of it as the calm before another storm, with plenty of laughs in the meantime. Gumball Season 7 kicks off with pure chaos, and honestly, would we expect anything less? Right from the jump, Gumball and Darwin dust themselves off like they've been comatose for years. Which, let's face it, they kinda have.
What is going on? Darwin! Dude, we're late for school!
And launch headfirst into a season that's as loud, weird, and meta as ever. But despite Season 6 ending with the universe collapsing into the void, Season 7 doesn't care. Not even a little bit. No Rob, no Void, no existential panic, just straight back to Elmore High, and everyday absurdity like nothing ever happened. It's both infuriating and genius. This season's vibe is Gumball unhinged. The show dials the surreal up to 11. Gumball and Darwin go to war with an evil burger mogul who's basically Elon Musk as a cheeseburger. Nicole befriends a sentient AI that falls in love with her. Richard's belly fat gains sentience and becomes smarter than him. And yes, Principal Brown has a full-blown butt confidence arc. I'm not making this up. These episodes are like someone dared the writers to write down their most unfiltered dreams and then actually animate them. But what makes it work isn't just the wild plots, it's the emotional core under all the nonsense. Gumball and Darwin's friendship gets tested when they're forced to sleep in separate rooms. Anais practically ages 5 years trying to babysit her family for one day. Even Richard has a moment where he realizes his own gut might be a better parent. These moments sneak up on you between fart jokes and surreal animation shifts. And suddenly you're like, wait, am I feeling things in this show that just made 12 butt puns in a row? This season ends on a note that's more emotional than explosive. Gumball dons a giant peanut shell to blend in with Penny's shape-shifting clan and survive her birthday ritual. From hell. It's heartfelt, awkward, and loaded with family pressure. And somehow still filled with ninja flips and talking ornaments. So yeah, no Void resolution, no Rob, but that doesn't make this season feel incomplete. One of the creators said they haven't abandoned the plot with the Void, which means that the movie rumors might actually come true. Now about the elephant in the room, or rather the cat in the void. Will we ever get a Gumball movie to resolve the cliffhanger? The short answer, it's supposed to happen. However, it's been a bumpy road. As mentioned earlier, The Amazing World of Gumball, the movie, was officially announced in February of 2021. The original idea was that this TV movie would pick up right after Season 6's cliffhanger, basically saving the gang from the void, and also launch the new series, Season 7. In other words, the movie was meant to bridge old Gumball and new Gumball, giving us closure on Rob's Void apocalypse, and then kicking off fresh adventures in Elmore. That was the plan until some corporate shenanigans got in the way. In 2022, during the big HBO Max and Warner Bros. Merger shakeup, the Gumball movie got shelved. They decided not to release it on HBO Max after all. Fans were devastated, thinking the film was canceled outright. For a long time, there was radio silence, and it seemed like the movie might be dead in the water, or dead in the void as it were. But lo and behold, good news came in mid-2024. At the Annecy Animation Festival, Ben Bocklett gave an update and confirmed the movie is still being worked on. He explained that they're heavily rewriting the story and script since the original plan had to change. Makes sense, with Season 7 now airing, the context is different. They might have to tweak how the movie ties in. The key takeaway is that the movie is not dead. It's very much alive in development, just delayed and under a new strategy. In fact, the creators have hinted that if the movie is being made, we might even get cool tie-ins like an art book, and they seem pretty optimistic about it moving forward. So what do we know about the movie's plot? Officially, not a ton. and whatever was known is being rewritten. Originally, the synopsis floating around was super meta in true Gumball fashion. Supposedly, the movie would involve Gumball's biggest fan in the real world finding a missing episode of the show and opening a portal to Gumball's cartoon world. The Wattersons would meet this human superfan and team up to face some new evil corrupting Elmore, all while referencing to the fact that the series ended and now they're back. It sounds insanely fun, like breaking the fourth wall times 10. And also giving closure to the Rob/Void storyline as part of the nefarious force they have to fight. The movie was described as a comedic, emotional, and epic conclusion for fans of the original series and a new beginning for the accompanying series. However, since that concept was based on the movie leading into Season 7, and things have changed, we're not 100% sure if this is still the plot. Bocklet said the story is being heavily revised, so they might be taking a different approach now. One possibility, and this is just speculation among fans, is that the movie might now serve after Season 7 as the grand finale for both the original and revival series combined. Since Season 7 isn't addressing the Void at all, it could be intentionally leaving that for the movie to tackle. Perhaps the remaining episodes of Season 7, there are 40 episodes planned, 20 released so far, will start building up to it. Or maybe the very end of Season 7 will lead straight into the movie's events. The fact that Bocklet confirms Rob will return means they haven't forgotten about our glitchy friend. When he shows up, you know Void-related trouble is on the horizon again. Online, the rumor mill is definitely buzzing. Every few months, you'll see Gumball movie update posts and videos. People scouring for any hint of production progress. IMDb even listed a tentative 2025 release at one point, but nothing official has been announced on dates. What we do have is reassurance from the creators that they want to deliver that movie payoff. They know fans have been waiting impatiently to see Gumball and his friends escape the Void and for Rob's story to come full circle. Considering how much the Gumball team loves meta humor, I wouldn't be surprised if the movie playfully acknowledges how long we've been waiting. Maybe Gumball will joke, "We've been stuck in limbo for years" or something. One encouraging sign is that at least the project hasn't been outright cancelled internally. The Warner Media press releases and interviews still mention that they are proud of the Gumball movie being in development. So cross your fingers, Watterson fans, and if there's no movie, maybe there will be an 8th season. As of now, there is no official confirmation for a Season 8 of The Amazing World of Gumball or its current revival, The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. What fans are currently watching, 40 new episodes split into 2 halves, is technically Season 7 of the original franchise, though it operates as Season 1 of the revival under the new title. The first 20 episodes dropped on Hulu in the US on July 28, 2025, with international releases on Cartoon Network and HBO Max or Discovery Plus expected to follow later in the fall. While Season 8 hasn't been greenlit yet, series creator Ben Bocklet has already hinted that he's got ideas lined up. In interviews and panels, including one at the Annecy Festival in 2024, Bocklet mentioned that he and the writing team have been brainstorming more episodes in case the network moves forward with another season. But he made it clear that this isn't a guarantee. Whether or not Season 8 becomes a reality depends heavily on viewership numbers, fan engagement, and how well the show performs on platforms like Hulu and Disney+. This means that the ball is largely in the fans' court. If The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball pulls strong numbers and proves that there is still a massive audience for Gumball's antics, the chances of a renewal go way up. And honestly, based on how much hype Season 7 has already generated, with its sharp writing, meta humor, and nostalgic tone, there's plenty of reason to be optimistic. So for now, Season 8 is a maybe with a very hopeful asterisk. If you're loving the new episodes and want more, stream, rewatch, share, and talk about it online. Because the more noise fans make, the more likely Gumball's next adventure gets the green light. Would you rather watch a Gumball the movie or have the show on for Season 8? Let us know in the comments below. Here's another video Gumball lovers enjoyed watching. Bye for now.